that we as brides-to-be want to have the same experience that other brides have. We want to be able to walk out and have that special moment, and we want to be able to, in the shopping process, be able to actually try on dresses in a shop. Because when you buy a dress online, it's the same. You have to wait for it to come in and pray that it fits. And like she said, sometimes it takes 2 to 3 months for a dress to come in. So what if it comes in and it's not what you expected?
What do you do then?
What do you do? I mean, you're already crazy and going through all of your experience as a bride-to-be to have to now look for a dress 2, 3 months before the wedding. It's crazy.
I know for myself, I did a lot of praying. Because luckily, they made, basically, I had to measure myself and send them the measurements. So I did a lot of praying that the dress was quality.
Yeah.
And then it fit.
So in other words, you spent all of your time prior to the gown coming in, and I guess all of you did, instead of in the back of your mind saying, "Ooh, my dress is coming."
Right.
Ooh, my dress is coming. Oh God, please let my dress
Yes,
come in. Oh,
yes.
please let my dress come in.
Every day. I said, please, don't let them, or when she measured me, I was wondering if she went in the back and, like, added some numbers to it, because I'm a big girl. Because the way, like, to my measurements, well, she's going to need a little extra room. You know, because she seems like the lady who said, oh, she's big, she can't be measuring this. And I was watching her write it down, making sure, I don't know. The only thing they had to do to my dress was take up the straps. So I was very lucky, but I don't know. It was scary. I wish that when buyers look at buying plus size dresses, they look at the same styles as the thin dresses. What's the difference, you know? I'm still a woman. I'm still, you know, I was bride. I want the same choices. It would be so great to go into a plus size bridal store. I would love a destination place.
That would be fabulous.
Or just one place to go where you know that they're already ready for you there. You know? They already are accepting and nice.
What could they do? Because I'm sure you can walk, or you tell me, if you walk past a store, when you walk in a store, can you initially tell if they're going to be embracing of you, or if it's going to be, here they come?
Well, what caught me about in the bridal show with the particular boutique that I went with was she was a plus size owner of the shop. And it was a family shop, and they were all plus size. So in the fashion show, she had all size 2s and 4s modeling the gowns. But she said, I am a plus size designer, and I have plus size dresses. So when I went to her shop, I was expecting to be able to try on a dress, which I did. So that was really good.
Tell me, do you have favorite fabrics?
Oh, do I have favorite fabrics? I like to be comfortable. I knew that when I was picking it out that I wanted a bit of a thicker fabric so that I felt like it wasn't as flimsy, so it was like holding me in like a more stiff fabric. I'm not exactly sure what it was called. It was kind of like satiny, but it was a thicker material. It was nice, and I was a big fan of ruching. So it had ruching through the middle. So that's where I wanted it to be a little hidden. It was nice. I like a heavier fabric, and it was a end of September wedding, so I knew I didn't want like summer flowing. You know, it was nice, and I like sparkles.
You like sparkles?
Yeah.
I was reading on the internet, there was a bride that she was completely upset because she felt like the dress had, at the last minute, somebody just put a few sparkles on there. So it wasn't really enough to do anything. And she felt that that sort of cheapened the gown as opposed to really providing her with something that made her feel special. Did you feel like that when you looked at some of the selections that were available to you?
Actually, yes. The dress that I originally selected in the shop, they did not have in my thighs, but it had crystals and pearls throughout the entire dress. But it was in like a size 4. So I said, can you get this dress in my size? She said, yes, she can get that particular dress in my size, and they were able to order it. but the dresses that were in the 14s and 18s, so she did have some in the shop,
Okay.
but they weren't as detailed. They weren't as pretty to me. They covered up more,
Okay.
a lot more material.
When you say they covered up more, what does that mean?
Just
They had sleeves,
they had
or-
sleeves. They had sleeves, and even the breast part of it. Everything was just really covered up and layered and really thick and heavy.
Okay.
And I was getting married in the Bahamas.
Okay. So you were having a destination
Yes,
wedding.
in the Bahamas was about 85 degrees. So I didn't want a heavy, thick dress. I wanted something that was nice and light but elegant. Because I got married at sunset.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
beautiful. Yes.
Where did your wedding take place?
My wedding was here in New York, but it was also outdoors, and it was 85 degrees. And like you said, it seemed to me all the plus size dresses had sleeves, whether they were sheer or satin. And I personally wanted a strapless dress, and it wasn't that many to choose from in plus sizes. So.
Well, if everything has sleeves, that says to me that somebody thinks that all full-figure plus-size women want to cover up their arms.
Yes.
Do you want to cover up your arms?
No.
Nope, I did not. Because they did tell me, I can put sleeves on this if you need to.
Or you could wear a jacket.
No, I don't
yeah,
want
jacket
the
options.
Yes.
Did you say if I wanted a jacket, I would ask?
Yeah. We can give you a shawl to go with this.
Right.
No, thank you. I want it exactly how it is. And that's how I wore it. So.
I wish that when buyers look at buying plus size dresses, they look at the same styles. I'm still a woman. You know, I was a bride. I want the same choices.